but I looked for the mental change. I looked for him to find that way to turn this around, to overdo it, overturn it. I got a man in front of me, he's just doing the same thing to me, just slapping me in the face. What can I do? What kind of adjustments can I make? All I heard was pressure, more pressure, pressure, more pressure. So I put that away too. But I still have the utmost respect, but I got a little disappointed last week. I mean, really disappointed because I think Joe Calzaghe deserves what he has coming to him. I was disappointed in the fact that a former publicist said Mickle went to Wales with a broken hand and a bad back. And we don't like to hear that from our champions. We like to say the best man won. Mickle comes out on top Saturday night, I'm gonna tell you straight up, the best man won. No excuses, no this, I got the flu, no broken hand, no I'm constipated, none of that. The best man won. And that's what it's gonna be. And all I need to know in this situation, if we take this belt, I don't want my kid to have to face the fact that something was broke, something was out of place, the jet lag, the weather. I want him to get his just due also. So with the utmost respect to the champion, we know what's ahead of us. We know we got a real killer in the ring. We know we got a real champion in the ring. I watched him a long, long time. Now it's my turn and my time to see if I figured this out. And hopefully I have, and hopefully I will. And I got a great feeling that things would never be the same after Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
One of our media sponsors, I don't know if they're still here, is the Bay Area News Group. As you know, the Oakland Trib and quite a few of the other papers out here, including the San Jose Mercury News. So I want to not only recognize them, but if you happen to pick up a newspaper today, take a look at the Oakland Tribune on the front page. There was an article that was written by Tamarin Drummond. Now, I'd never read anything that she'd ever done before, but this one just seemed to hit home with me while I was reading it. And what it was about, you know, that there was much to love about this city that has this dreadful negative image to it. And she went on to talk about Christ the Light Church that I guess it was just recently built for $200 million, the boathouse, a new restaurant there, lawns, streets, everything kind of being upgraded. And, you know, what she was doing was essentially just telling us that there's a lot more to Oakland than what this image has been portrayed, which we've all heard about. I ventured out a little, Oakland, Alameda, out in the Alameda area, some beautiful little shops, restaurants, and I instantly connected with this article. And I think the main facet that I did was about your own Oakland's Andre Ward. Much to be proud of. He's homegrown. He went to the Olympics, 204, when no one expected him to be there. He dedicated himself, he sacrificed, he ended up bringing gold home to the United States of America. That hasn't been done for over 13 years now. Andre Ward did that. Insurmountable odds. But I also know what Virgil's talking about. That was then. This is now. He's got his opportunity Saturday night to bring this image even further into where I think it is. His image of honorability, respectability, a family man, down to earth. Those are the attributes that we wish any of our kids could have, much less one of our athletes or politicians. And to have Andre Ward embody all of those elements to someone that I'm very, very proud of to be associated with. I made a statement the other day that being classy is going to change. It's going to change, and Andre Ward's going to make it fashionable and make you proud that he is a classy young man. I want to bring him up. We've got all the confidence in the world that Saturday night got his hands full. Virgil couldn't have said it any better. Miguel Kessler is considered the favorite here. The Europeans have bluntly said that there's not going to be an American fighter in this tournament that's going to beat them. Well, they said the same thing in Greece. Saturday night, Andre Ward's out to prove again that America will bring this belt home to Oakland and keep it here in the United States of America. Andre S.O.P. Ward.
Thank everybody. As usual, it's becoming something that you know, I think we're gonna have a lot more here in Oakland. You know, we had our first one May 16th against Edison Miranda. A lot of people, you know, kind of came out. You know, it was a great crowd the whole week of the fight, at all the events, the open workout, press conference, and the fight itself. But now I think people understand what to look forward to when we fight at the Coliseum. So I see a lot more excitement, and I see a lot of people that are ready to not only just have something positive to be reflected about in the Bay Area and Oakland, but they're ready for a champion. And, you know, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. And, you know, I really don't have much to say. You know, I feel like the quiet storm right now. You know, I don't have much to say. I'm ready to explode Saturday night. I've done everything, not just in the last 6 to 8 weeks, but I've been preparing for this night since I've been 9 years old. And that's where my confidence comes from. I'm just thankful to God. You know, a lot of people, you know, say that, but I'm truly, truly thankful because He's brought me a mighty long way. Just looking back at my life, you know, I really shouldn't be here right now doing what I'm doing. And when you understand that there's no room to boast, you know, there's no room to glory in yourself, there's no room to pat yourself on the back, you just understand that, man, this is bigger than me. And I thank God for this. This isn't an image. This is just who I am. This is who I am. So I'm thankful to be here. And again, I'm in tremendous condition. You know, I seem to always be the underdog. Even fighting in my own hometown against Edison Miranda. Well, he'll look good, but what happens when he gets hit? You know, I went to the Olympics. Yeah, he may do well, but he won't medal. I've learned to embrace this. I understand that Mikael wants to keep his belt, but I want that belt really, really, really bad. And the whole thing for this fight is, I understand he's not going to give it to me. They got a lot invested in Mikael. Sauerland Promotions, a lot of people expecting to win. But there's several things that motivated me for this fight. You know, number one, nobody is giving the Americans any chance to win. I take that personally. And Carl Froch summed it up after the first two fights when he said that everything is going just as planned. The plan is for all three Europeans to sweep the Americans, and then we move on to the second round. I take that personally. I take that personally. Number two, you know, just seeing my high school here and seeing the looks on these kids' faces, that look said that, wow, if you can get to this point, if you can do it, I can do it. That inspires me. So not only for these young kids, but for this city, because this is bigger than me. It's not just about me winning titles, not just about me winning the Super Six. There's people looking at me saying, if he can do it, I can do it. And again, I take that personal. So I relish this moment. I thank everybody that's involved. And again, I feel like a quiet storm right now. I look to put on a tremendous show Saturday night. And again, I thank you for all the support. Thank you very much.